Hey there, I get it standing in the garden center aisle or scrolling through endless online listings. You start wondering if you're about to spend a small fortune on a set that will either become the centerpiece of your summer evenings or end up tucked away because it just doesn't fit your life. That hesitation is real, especially when you picture the hassle of assembling a big dining set, worrying about fading colors after a few weeks of sunshine, or fearing the metal frames will rust the first time a storm rolls through. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm going to walk through why the Trex Outdoor Furniture Yacht Club 7-piece Farmhouse Trestle dining set might actually solve those worries or why you might want to keep looking. First off, the biggest question most people ask is, will this survive my backyard climate? Trex markets the set with its Climatetuff materials and Colorstay technology, which basically means the resin-based slats are engineered to resist UV fading and the metal framework is coated to keep rust at bay. In plain language, if you live in a place where the sun beats down hard in July or you get a salty breeze near the coast, you won't see those once bright stepping stone tones turn dull after a season. I've seen similar resin furniture hold up for years without the paint peeling, and that's the kind of durability you're buying into here. Now, imagine you're planning a weekend brunch for the family. You pull the table out, set up a pitcher of fresh lemonade, and the kids start running around the patio. The easy as assembly claim isn't just marketing fluff. The pieces come with pre-drilled holes, clear instruction diagrams, and most reviewers note they could get the whole set together in under an hour with just a basic screwdriver. That matters because the last thing you want is to spend a Saturday wrestling with cryptic hardware while your guests wait for the first bite. Once it's together, the trestle design gives you generous legroom, which is perfect when you have a stroller or a pet lounging nearby. Let's talk comfort and practicality. The seats are made of woven resin slats that stay cool even on a scorching day. Unlike traditional wicker that can get uncomfortably hot, you can sit on these chairs for a full dinner without reaching for a cushion every few minutes. If you do want a bit more padding, the design leaves room for add-in cushions that won't slip through the slats, which is a subtle but handy feature for those who like a little extra softness. On the flip side, the slats are a bit narrower than what you might find on a classic wooden set, so if you have larger frames or need extra back support, you might find them less plush than a fully cushioned outdoor sofa. One of the hidden trade-offs is the table size. The 7-piece set includes a rectangular table that seats 6 comfortably, which is great for typical family meals, but if you regularly host bigger gatherings, think holiday spreads for 8 or more, you'll need an additional surface or a different layout. The table's surface is a solid piece of resin that resists staining, but it's also heavier than a metal or glass top, meaning moving it around for cleaning or rearranging your patio takes a bit of muscle. That's not a deal-breaker for most, but it's something to keep in mind if you like to shuffle furniture frequently. Who should buy this set? If you have a mid-size patio or a deck that gets a lot of sunlight, and you want something that looks polished without the upkeep of real wood, this is a solid match. It works especially well for families who enjoy outdoor meals but don't want to spend weekends sanding and sealing a wooden set. The low-maintenance claim is genuine, just a hose down once in a while and a wipe with mild soap, and the color stays as vivid as day one. It also appeals to renters who need furniture that can survive the move. The resin parts are lighter than teak and the metal frames break down into manageable sections. Who should skip it? If you're an ultra-budget shopper, the price point sits higher than basic metal frame sets, and you might find a plain metal table and chairs that meet your functional needs for less cash. Also, if you're looking for a lounge-style arrangement with deep, cushioned seating for afternoon napping, this set isn't designed for that. It's built around dining rather than lounging. Lastly, if you have an unusually small balcony, the footprint of a 7-piece trestle set might be too dominant, and a compact bistro set would fit more comfortably. Let's get into the practical strengths that actually show up after you bring the set home. The Colorstay finish doesn't just resist fading, it also repels stains from spills like wine or barbecue sauce. A quick rinse and the table looks clean, which is a small relief when you're juggling a kid's birthday cake and a grill. The metal frames are powder-coated, so they don't need the periodic